Hello everybody, I am your DukeMuRL and welcome back to Fallout Tactics. So, in the previous episode we're back at the bunker, and yeah, the Brotherhood of Steel bunker. So, one thing about the Brotherhood of Steel bunker is that there's a whole bunch of cabinets or lockers that you can open up and store stuff in. They're essentially useless. They are fucking useless because you're going to want to just sell everything that you're pretty sure you're not going to use. Like, even if there's a hint of, I might use this, I might not, just sell it. Just get rid of it. Like, unless you know that you're going to use it, like, just get rid of it. So, we also got a level up in the previous part, so we can go ahead and level some things up. So, I'm going to go ahead and get my unarmed to 100%. And then I'm going to increase my first aid so that my stim packs are actually more useful. Farsight, I would love to have better small guns. And why is your perception... What's destroying your perception right now? Nothing's destroying her perception right now. She just fucking sucks. Okay, whatever. It's fine. I want to increase her small guns, though. 67, that should be pretty good. Then, a bit more sneak as well. Outdoorsman increases, like, how fast you move on the minimap, or not the minimap. I guess it would be the opposite, the macro map, the world map. But it also makes it so that you come across less encounters. But in all honesty, the encounters in this game really are not that bad. So I'm gonna go ahead and go with that, and I totally exited out of that. Oh hey, wait, what? Oh, right. So, Stitch started at level 2, so he hit level 3, and in the previous Fallout installments, you got a perk every 3 levels. So, since Stitch is now level 3, he gets a perk. Now, the question is, what do we get him? Huh. So, oh, right. This is a really good ability, especially since Stitch is going to be our doctor. He's going to be our medic. And with this perk stat, you can heal people much faster than the usual country doctor. Reduce the AP cost for first aid and doctor skill used by 2 APs for each rank of this perk. So, right here, this item takes 10 AP in order to use. If we take this, then it will decrease to 8 AP, and then we can take it again, reduce it to 6, and essentially he can heal within 1 turn. Which is really nice to have. But let's take a moment, learn a bit more. You are indeed a swift learner with this perk, as each level gives you an additional 5% bonus whenever you earn experience points. This is best taken early. So, I would have to be in agreement. The swift early perk is a really good thing to have, just because it can be used to max out your levels. So we're going to go ahead and take the swift learner perk for Stitch right now. And again, I don't know what is going on that is destroying my people's perceptions. I don't understand why. Oh wait, is it me? I think it might be me. Yeah, any friend or foe nearby will suffer a penalty to perception. Okay, so me being nearby is causing some perception penalties. It's just fine, though. It is just fine. Let's go ahead and increase Stitch's first aid to 100% first and foremost. Along with his... I'll increase his small guns a little bit. I want him to be able to match up whenever he's out by himself, but all in all, I mainly want him just as a medic. So once you've so this actually works out really nicely, because since his perception was low, his stats were less than 100%, or less than what they would have been. Once your stat is over 100%, it starts taking 2 skill points to get increase, and then in these old games, you can actually increase your stats to be above, to go on endlessly, but they take up more skill points the further you go. So once it reaches 100%, it starts taking up 2 skill points, which, in all honesty, it is better to have abilities that are at 200% than to say a whole bunch of abilities that are at like 80-90%, and then your 3 tags which are at 100. It's better to have it that way. But as I was saying, since his skills ended up taking a penalty, they were lower than they actually are. So essentially, I got free a few free points off of that. So as you can see, they have some people guarding, and I strongly suggest you don't go shooting them. They do get very mad if you do that, and they will kill you so quick. Like, they have really good weapons. Okay, so here's the Recruits Master, and since good old Bone Thrash here cannot use most of these guns, it actually is a really good idea for us to go ahead and recruit another person.
Welcome,
Possibly.
warrior. I am the personnel yeoman for the Brotherhood. If you want to put together a squad, you talk to me. So, what can I do for you?
I'd like to recruit. So we get 6 options right off the bat. We have Trevor, Brian, Joe, Robin, Jax, and Torn. And each one, they all get a description, which gives you an idea for what they can do. Trevor, in 20th century America, Trevor would have been a quarterback. If you want something thrown, then Trevor is your man. Not very bright, but very good at throwing. Did I mention he can throw? So something tells me that this guy can throw things, which we really don't need because we don't have very many throwable items or weapons. And even if we did, those become obsolete very quickly, especially since they just aren't all that great. And of course we can view them. So he does start off with small guns abilities and sneak as well, which actually doesn't make him too bad of a choice. But let's look through everyone. Brian is a grunt. Put a shotgun or an SMG in his hands and point him in the correct direction. He'll fight loyally till the bitter end. So yeah, he has small guns, big guns, and sneak, which actually is probably what we need. In fact, that's exactly what we need. Oh yeah, they also get this little point system, which pretty much is just a way to say, oh yeah, this everybody should be 245 because they're all at the same level and they all suck. Or, they all suck. But once you equip them, they become a bit better. Like, look here. Stitch has a point value of 1075. Farsight has a point value of 725. I myself have a point value of 5000. But that's because I'm a super mutant. Don't take it out of context. Joe went through initiate training with Ice, where they became close friends, but the pair have drifted apart ever since the Rage incident. She is great with small arms, but Joe is never happier than when she is behind the wheel of a tuned-up Hummer out on the open wasteland. So, she has small guns, repair, and pilot, which actually, she's not a great choice yet. But in the long run, she actually is, because there are vehicles in this game, and a high pilot skill essentially means that you can drive the vehicle faster on the the large map, on the open map. And also, the vehicle will take less damage, and with the repair ability, she can repair the vehicle while she's in it, thus keeping it from getting destroyed, which is very important when you're driving a vehicle that's getting shot at all the time. Robin. Sometimes discretion is the better part of valor. Robin can slide in and out of an encounter like a sharp knife into a Brahmin steak. So melee weapons, sneak, and lockpick, and I'm starting to see. Wow, his point value is 145, but I am starting to see. It's because he's a level 1, that's why. But I am starting to see how melee can actually be really good. I would take him if it, but all in all, Farsight does have a fairly okay lockpick. Yeah, she has an okay lockpicking skill, at least with the lockpicks, and she can sneak for us. And all in all, I'd much rather have somebody that can cover longer range than somebody who can take on short range. Jax. Need to take out some dug-in enemy snipers. Rush Jax in to flush them out. If he dies in the process, well, that's war. He's good with small guns, big guns, and energy weapons. So this guy actually is a really good choice, just in the sense that he can use all of the guns, which essentially means he's an investment. He'll be really good now, and he'll be really good later, just because he can use guns. However, he's useless in the fact that he knows nothing else. But I'll take that. Torn. Surviving a childhood growing up in the wilderness meant that Torn had to develop fast and deadly hand-to-hand combat skills. She also developed a sharp eye and keen sense of danger. Will Robinson, danger. So, I don't think I'm gonna take her. Joe, however, because of her, the whole investment thing, I think I will take her. So we now have a squad of 6 people, and they're all okay. With the exception of me, of course. New people start off with nothing. You have to equip them, which is why I'm doing this now. So, Brian, he has small guns and big guns. Of course, we don't have big guns, we have small guns. So let's give Brian some small guns, shall we? I think a good MP5 HNK is very good for Brian. I think he'll enjoy it. And of course, we'll give him some ammo. I think about, how does, 250 sound? That should be good, right? So yeah, Brian should be able to use this. Yep. And of course, we have a lot of stim packs as well. But I'm going to need them more. So I'll give Brian like 3. He can survive on it. And of course, he's going to need a melee weapon. Well, he doesn't need one, but I guess I would feel happy if he had one. Just one, though. There we go. And now Brian's equipped. Every initiate comes with leather armor. Even we came with leather armor, actually. But, whatever. So, right, you're just our soldier. You can use everything. So, let's go ahead and equip him. Let's equip him with a sniper, or a hunting rifle. Because having another person who can shoot at things from further range will actually be really nice to have. We'll give him a bit of ammo, and of course a knife as well. And we'll give him 3 stim packs as well, I guess. So yeah. There you go, buddy. Oh, hey. And what's really cool, from the looks of it, I guess he has a... Yeah, that... No, that's it. Yeah, okay, so... 1 less action point for guns and thrown weapons. However, he does not aim for a targeted attack, which is actually okay. There is a... You can set people up with what is essentially VATS, where you tell them to shoot at specific areas. I forgot how to do it, and frankly, I don't really care about it. It's really not that useful. It's better just to just count your losses and just go with it. To just let them shoot wherever, essentially, is what I'm trying to say. So, Joe. Joe. So, she's meant to just be, like, our repair gal. She's meant to be our repairer and pilot. And I want to just kind of leave it at that, but at the same time, it's like we have to give her a weapon. I think I might just go ahead and give her maybe just a pistol or something, because I don't exactly want her in combat. I just want her to drive our vehicles for us, because it automatically will make it so that the person with the highest drive or pilot is the driver. I hiccup there. Here, I'll give you a rusty old monkey wrench, Joe. You can also have this crowbar. And it fits her character. And then I'm just going to give her a Colt 45. And she can have, just here, have all of the ammo for that, Joe. Just have all of it. There you go. You happy? Are you happy? And, right, of course, here are some stim packs as soon as I find them. There they are. Here's 3 stim packs. You get what you get. Good luck. Okay, so, before we head out again, I have a lot of items. This guy is the quartermaster. We can sell stuff to him. However, we don't want to get ripped off here, so we're gonna find the person that has the best barter and use them. So got a barter 4 here. 20, 40, 4, 16, 16. So Stitch is our best choice when it comes to bartering. So we're just gonna give all of these items that don't exactly matter to Stitch, because he can, you know, he can use them. Or, better yet, he can sell them. So, Stitch, here you go. Just take everything that we don't need. Hold on to that. We're actually going to end up holding on to all of our ammo. We're going to store all of that into the lockers, actually. Hold on to healing powder, actually. Don't need Molotovs. We just gotta give him everything until it does not allow us to give him any more. Here you go, Stitch. There's all of that ammo. That's all for you. Don't give it to anyone else. I'll take old Flaky. Mentats. Yeah, I'll hold on to all of these drugs just because, they're very situational, but I'm pretty sure we can use them. And there's no freaking way I'm keeping the harpoon gun. It's useless. Essentially, you get 2 shots with it, and then you never find ammo for it again. So, just go ahead and sell that at the beginning. Beer, I'll hold on to beer. House key, I'll hold on to that. Uzis, I will not hold on to. And I think Stitch actually does have the best barter out of all of the initiates. At least at first. Unless you create a character that focuses on that. Poison. I actually have no idea how to use the poison, so I'm just gonna sell it. I think it's like you're supposed to equip it, and then you stealth your way over to an enemy, and then you just poison them. I don't know that for sure, though, and I'm not going to stick around and try it out. There we go. Oh, right, that's how that went. So, since Stitch is carrying so much crap on him, he can't move. He can't move whatsoever. Like, there's encumbered, which I think is only like 25 over your limit. And then there's immobile, which is like anything above 25. So here, take these back for now. There. We should just be encumbered now. And we're going to talk to this guy.
I'm Octavius. I oversee your equipment. You will sign for all equipment issued. You will not leave until I am satisfied with your full compliance to regulations. Is that understood? Good. Now that you know the drill, let's get down to business.
Allow me to start whipping you off. I mean, I'm your friend here. However, don't mess with me or I'll break your kneecaps. That's what this guy sounds like. So let's just, okay, there we go. Just right-click it all away. I don't think we need the detonator. Is that everything? I think that's everything. So we get a whopping 2,351 Brotherhood scrip. Which... that... I'm not exactly sure what that... how much that... It's not a lot at the beginning, to be completely honest. It's a pretty decent amount, but it's not a lot. Like, here, let's take one of these sappers. So, see, it's 2,351. We take the sappers. Oh, actually, that's... the sappers are not very... How good are these, actually? Because I want to take one and see if I can equip... You know what? I'll take one. And I'll see if I can equip it onto my character. Because if this thing is better than the brass knuckles, then hey, I should use it. There's the combat knife, which actually might be a good idea to trade out everyone's hunting knives with combat knives. Of course, who am I kidding? I'm just gonna have them use their guns at close range anyways. So, shotgun shells. Yeah, you're set for a while with shotgun shells. Yeah, that should do it. So, done with that. Ah, damn it!
Back again, are we?
Right, you have to... God damn it. You have to click offer and then done. Which, that's... I know that's gonna be a problem for a little bit because I'm such an idiot when it comes to things like that. Okay, now give me one of these sappers. Offer. You have it. Let's go over to good old Bone Thrash. Bone Thrash, you can have that. However, Bone Thrash, your inventory, give Stitch these 6 hunting rifles. And let's see if we can... Where are this? 12 to 14 damage. It's better. So yeah, get rid of these brass knuckles. They serve me well, but this sapper's fist is going to be even better. Another 1100 right there. I love it. I love it. Okay. So, that is all of our characters. Let me take a look at everyone's inventory. Brian has 250 rounds. He should be good. Stitch has... You know, maybe Joe should just carry the ammo. That way, if anybody ever needs ammo, then she's got them. Here you go, Joe. You enjoy that. There we go. Okay, so that's a thing. We're only carrying 18. Actually, I should have sold that, but it's fine. And, right, we are not quite done yet. We actually have to head all the way over here to get our next mission. So, Bone Thrash will take care of that, which is actually a horrible idea when it comes to time, because Bone Thrash moves the slowest out of everybody, because he is a super mutant. But he is my character, and I love him anyways. You! Freeport.
Warrior. We've underestimated the tenacity of these raiders. Shortly after your victory, the bandits have managed to kidnap the village elder.
Ah, god damn
This
it.
is no doubt an attempt to break the spirit of Brahmanwood while they're still suffering from their recent losses. Fortunately, one of our informants within the raider camp has located the tribal father. It appears that the raiders are holding him on the outskirts of the broken town of Freeport in a medium-sized encampment. Your mission is to journey to Freeport, rescue the Elder, and get out. Our informant should
I
still be in
guess.
the area, and he can be identified by the red armor he wears.
Okay,
So
red
you should
armor.
be able
Look
to
out for that.
distinguish him from the other raiders. But remember, while the informant is paid handsomely for his services, he is not a brother of steel and will not stand by your side if matters get complicated. Gather your squad. You are to depart as soon as possible. Dismissed.
Yes, sir. Okay, so I guess we'll go ahead and head on over there, and I want you to know that you will probably not be seeing like this sort of thing again, which is just like inventory management and recruiting, because I just want to show you what it's like during the whole between the missions part of the game. However, from this point on, you probably won't see it. I'll just do it off screen, and then I'll explain to you what happened off screen. I will still show you the mission briefing, I guess. And I'll show you the new recruits, because that is a bit of a fun thing.
At
But
ease, warrior.
We already got this, so yeah. This is a nice part where we're essentially running a rescue mission. And allow me to show you this, because I'm not going to start this mission since I'm almost out of time. But here's a map, and this is something I didn't use during the last mission because I forgot about it. However, this map will show you points of interest. So our squad starts here. Over here, there's a ladder to the first of 3 ways into the base. Over here, our agent reports that this side of the river is slightly patrolled, which we saw when we scrolled that way a little bit. We saw 1 person there. Right there, there's a large still located here. Should you destroy it, you could prove to be a good diversion, but it would alert the camp to intruders. So we could blow that thing up. And it would bring a whole bunch of people over towards it, which we don't know what exactly that would entail. It could be good, it could be bad. Over here, evade the bridge guards or kill them silently and quickly. Which, let me tell you, when it comes to killing something silently and quickly, it's freaking hard. It's impossible, I tells ya. Especially with the way I'm running things right now. Which essentially has everybody on, like, the aggressive stance, so they'll just start shooting. I could put them on a defensive stance, but you can't really tell everybody to do an action at the same time. So one person shoots, then another person shoots, and then essentially you're just, you have 2 people caught out in the open, and then they get fucked. So I'm not going to do that. The bridge is the most obvious entry point into the base perimeter. It is likely to be heavily guarded, which it is. The stairs here are the second of 3 ways into the base perimeter. And then, let's see. Raider siren, if it sounds, expect trouble. And there's another one over there. So we have 3 combat points. This is the agreed meeting point. Establish contact with our informant without alerting the guards on duty. He cannot be seen talking to you. So we have to get some people stealthed over to there, is what that's saying. So we should find who our stealthiest people are. Over here, your primary objective is to rescue the village elder. Consider this to be a stealth mission. If the alarm is sounded, expect to be outnumbered. This is the evacuation site. Rendezvous here once your objectives have been achieved. So, they tried to make this a stealth mission, but it's hard as fuck to do with stealth. Mainly because by this point, your stealth really isn't that great, and their perception is actually still really high. And as I said before, you really can't kill people very quickly from stealth to combat. But let's go ahead and take a look at our people just to go ahead and set this up. Let's see. Sneak of 24, 51, 18, 47, 21, and 18. So our sneak team is probably going to be Farsight and Brian. But hey, look forward to that in the next part. Because I am out of time. Thank you all so much for watching. And sorry that this was very uneventful. I just wanted to show you what things are like in the middle of a typical mission. But you will not have to sit through that again. I promise you. So thank you all so much for watching as usual. The like and dislike buttons are down below, along with the subscribe button, and please tell your friends about me. I greatly appreciate it, and have a wonderful day. Bye!